To beat him? What's your record? Have you beat him? Did y'all play it? I'm talking about, have you beat him ever?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cincinnati Bengals. Fielded in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Sheesh. Yeah.
They'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty up there.
Oh, man.
I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun.
Taya!
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time.
Come here.
Manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll...
Tayon!
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Send out their punter. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30.
Odell, come on, come to clutch. Damn, why do they have Noah Fan right there?
And out will come the offense as they take over. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at
Huh?
the 31-yard line.
I guess he's chilling right now.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This is Hamler on the receiving end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help
He scored?
his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield.
Who got the set?
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack.
Damn.
2nd and 21.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
From midfield now, Burrow. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, so it's like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
On second down, here's the option. They'll get this out wide to Taylor. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. Receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. T and across midfield goes into Bengal territory. 5 yards is the tally.
Tyon!
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Can you burp him?
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
It's like you know what to do.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage
Need
guys,
burp?
win the line of scrimmage. If you
Huh?
do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's when
This nigga almost bagged my linebacker.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Burrow will throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he'll return
Bless you.
across midfield to the 47-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Okay, what you doing next?
First down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 23 yards on the play. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's no quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw
This 21, this nigga.
find a way to win the game in the end.
First chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They have a 1st and 10 at the
You hear me?
13-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Isaiah really sucks. Oh my gosh, bro.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point.
What score?
And he's got it to make
Okay, okay, not too shabby. What quarter?
Makes the score Bengals 7.
Oh shit.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
Into the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The
Yeah.
crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
14. First down, Seattle.
Go, go, go. Show it eight. Show it eight.
And he's going to use his legs here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
A lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason,
He just dropped a pick.
so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Damn, Q.
The turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but here, do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions.
Why does Madden be letting niggas bag niggas now?
They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people.
You know what I'm talking about?
And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Oh, he doing. What's that?
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Going deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 33 yards that time. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
45, 45.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal.
Check, 45's the mic. Panther 11, Panther 11. 45's the mic, 45's the mic. You can't block me, you can't block me.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Extra point splits the uprights. So all even at 7 down as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
I did onside kick and got it back. You heard me? Yeah.
They've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Let's go, let's go.
Taya!
Here's Burrow. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down. Burrow looking to pass.
Taya!
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Taya!
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yeah.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff. This is Murray now. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Back on the option.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid.
Taya!
Part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking
This
his
nigga
nose in the
annoying.
mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Sir!
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Q, I got you in 3 weeks.
A great effort there. His second
Yeah.
touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Score, Bengals 14, Seahawks 7. Austin Seibert set the kickoff.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert.
You gotta do that before I get fined. You. So, bro, I got a headache.
A couple yards into the end zone.
How about that, lady? You gotta do what?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Oh, no, they didn't put it in there. I said they didn't put it in there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception this time on the opponent's side of the field.
So frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
I was sorry, Daddy. You just eat? You just eat, Daddy?
Second and 10.
You don't want to eat?
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know what the comeback was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now left side, a
Yeah,
completion. Down right around the 30. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Nah, he not even this poopy poopy. Oh, it's nasty. Yeah, that. Oh, huh?
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they convert on third and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Seahawks first down.
Well, first to get home, I don't know. It's a habit. I'm not the only parent that do that. They was a radio show they found how parents do that. I was like, oh, I'm not doing I don't know why.
Taylor complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
He's so
Gain again, that's now 31 yards combined.
Daddy for father, papa for father. Just put that daddy for father, the papa for father, daddy.
To throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Second and 7.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 39. And his this kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Hey, Daddy. Hey, Sheba. How you doing, my friend? Sheba.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee, and that's it.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I hope they hear me.
Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
No 62. Okay, come on. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Are you so sorry?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has to how did each play work? Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On second down, Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
I know he ain't got it. Slam.
They run from the shotgun with Murray, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second and 8 coming up.
No. 56.
They go play action with Burrow. Going deep downfield. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 32 on the play.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
45. Set. Tempo. Set. Let's go. 45. Set up. 45. You ain't got nothing.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partner, is that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
2nd and 11. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. 55. Check 55. Mike.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup of 38.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Okay.
Now Burrow.
Where?
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Bengals add on to their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's a completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Dexter Lawrence on the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
First and 10. Their own 19-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Play action. It's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Simpson. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
I'm coming after you. 56 to Mike.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. All right, now the Seahawks face a big two-point conversion attempt. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
Seahawks 18.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Blocking good. Yeah.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball. I said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up
Some good games
yes,
going on in the early window.
I'm calling because
This might
I
be the best of the bunch.
noticed that my cousin is still
Now
doing
Burrow on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That would good for 15, and the Bengals get a first
5,
down.
9,
That should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a
8, 4,
reminder to
7,
myself because
6,
you
8,
just can't
1,
sell out
1.
to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Always laugh when people say,
Yeah.
what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 10th carry of the game now, Murray. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 35. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Okay,
and it'll be upended at the
5, 9, 2,
just
8,
a 3-yard
4,
gain there.
7,
3 yards
6,
on the
8,
pickup
1,
there, and
1.
it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
56.
Okay.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And the Seahawks on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here.
Rashida Finley.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Can you hear me?
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
Okay, Rashida Finley is me. And receiver is
The
Pongo.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Hey, Jeezy.
2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing
Pongo.
first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And I don't know how to pronounce the middle name. Idrisi.
Has them all the way out near
KGZ.
midfield for a 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Weaver. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Yes. Did you hear
14
me?
on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me, ma'am?
Burrow going to keep this one.
Hello?
It's Murray. And the result here, a pick
Hello?
of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school
Hello?
football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that.
Hello?
Right up the gut.
So up through 3
Can you hear
quarters,
me?
no reason to lighten up now.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello?
It's left to play in this football game here
Hey, come on,
EA
1 second. I got
Sports.
stuff outside. Can you hear me? I'm here. Hello? Hello? Damn. We gotta go to sleep. Y'all gotta go to sleep.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Again, it's Murray. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
Now it's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross. Touchdown now on the year. Bengals are able to grow their lead. Looking like they're well
Hello?
to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well, it's hard to win a game.
I'm okay.
We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week. Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
No.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Oh, we can't. Oh, we definitely.
I don't know.
I definitely can. My bank took what y'all put in
Some
it.
people like to do that. I remember
My bank said it was suspicious activity going on.
he just waved a hand like
They took it.
something some other time, but some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10
Yeah.
from the 25.
I know. I ain't saying it refunded it. My bank said suspicious activity.
Right.
So the money on hold. Something happened to the money. They told me it was suspicious.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Insane afternoon to forget, absolutely. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
No, nothing is showing me the funds are on hold. It says pending. That's all it says. It says pending. It doesn't say hold. It's pending.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
No, I can't because my bank said you guys are doing a scam. I can't do that.
So this
They said this is scam. This is fraud. That's what they said.
And they were booed,
Yeah.
Charles, by a big
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do think that because now that I think about it, y'all didn't verify no income for me. Y'all didn't look at my pay stubs. Y'all didn't do none of that. And loans don't work like that. So yeah, I do believe it.
Sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all
I don't
year.
know, but don't call my phone no more because y'all doing the thing live.
So for Cincinnati, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, I know. I ain't mad at them. I just don't want to go home. I didn't say this. I was going to steal from them. That's why.
We'll talk to you next.
Well, if my bank give me that money, I can. He said they're on holding to the bank verifies them, right? Is that right? And that's what my bank said too. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that money. They give it back to me, then hey, it's mine.